So say hello to Aoife. And Aoife has come to us today for a groom through, just to get rid of a few little mats that have started on her shoulders and for a bum clip. Now this little girl has had quite a tough life, haven't you, baby? So she's about 15 years old. She's got a funny little ear over here. So we don't know if that was a birth defect or an injury. She was found on the streets in Liverpool. She's been rescued, brought in, nursed back. She was skin and bone. She's deaf as well, and she's got thyroid issues. So you can imagine the state she must have been in. Anyway, she's found a lovely new home. She's been with mum and dad, her new mum and dad, for the last 5 months. She's got no teeth either. She's been right through the wars, haven't you, baby? So she's arrived here. Mum and dad wanted to groom through for her just to stop these mats from developing any further. So I've literally shown mum and dad while they were here how to groom her and how to get rid of the mats that were on her shoulders. And then we're going to carry on with the groom elsewhere. So she's been a good girlie. She's been quite fast with this right hook when we've been trying to touch this shoulder. So I don't know whether she's had an injury with this shoulder, or it could just be a bit of arthritis. So I've just been showing mum and dad how to groom here, because this is where it was actually in the shorter hair. She was actually getting the knots developing. And I've just shown mum and dad how to get through these. Now she wasn't tolerant of me at all when mum and dad were here, and I was showing them what to do. But she's getting so much better with being handled. We managed to get those out while mum and dad were still here. And then we're just going to carry on with the rest of the groom. Body-wise, she's pretty good on the top. She's just a little bit thick around the usual places. So we're going to concentrate on those. And then she can go back to mum and dad, all nice, pretty, and no mats in her coat. And she can go home and relax for the rest of the day. Wouldn't you? Eh? So it's so lovely to see like a healthy looking cat when you hear the stories that they've been through. You know, it's awful, isn't it? And they get just chucked out on the streets. We hear so many stories, don't we, Steve?
Yeah.
Some real sad stories, but then some real happy endings. So because this little girl's deaf, we can't just suddenly jump from one end to the other, and because she will be picking up on the energy and vibration, and we don't know whether she can hear a little bit or not. All I know is she's got a very, very loud meow. There you go, babies. So as usual, we go in, we get the part line, and we go in on the part line. We go in with the button. We're going very, very gently with her. Couple of little mats just right down here. And again, good girl. Good girl. So you can hear her here. So we have to stay calm. She's picking up on our energy here. I have done the claws already. As I said, she's got no teeth, so we're not really in much danger. Luckily. So I've said to mum and dad, if she starts to do this with them, just do comb for a bit and then come at her with the Zoom groom, because they've already introduced the Zoom groom into her, so she's got used to this. And this is more relaxing. She's tolerant of this. Once she's relaxed again, then we'll go with the comb again. And just keep going between the two. And she will eventually come round to being okay with having the combing done. We've seen many a cat turn from being aggressive with the comb to actually loving it, because they know in between you get the comb and the Zoom groom. Yes, baby. We've done a little bit, we'll go back with the comb and do a little bit more. So we need to just get into here. Hey. So I just need to bring her around to there. she can't hear me, so she'll be going on touch. Good girl. Good girl. Okay. So we've got a couple of little knots there, just on the back of this shoulder. She's quick, isn't she? For an older girlie. She is. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, baby. Okay, I'm going to put the fan on because it's very warm. And then we just carry on. So she's got used to me coming and grooming this shoulder, and she's let me do it. She had a few objections to start with, but then she's got used to it. So I'm just doing a little bit of a tidy up. So I showed Mum and Dad about how to do this, because the molting comb is not quite grabbing onto these really wispy bits. So it's just the thumb, forefinger, and we're just taking the very ends just to tidy her up a little bit. Yeah, she's quite happy with that there.
She's got the fan on, hasn't she?
Got the fan on. Yeah, because it is a bit warm, isn't it? Eh? So yeah, that's just all been groomed away from her. So we've got quite an amount from her. Usual technique, you know how we lift up and we go through. I've done all this with her already. There is no mats here whatsoever.
You've done the bum clip.
She's had a little bum clip. Mum and Dad didn't want her trousers off, so we've literally just done around the bum area. I've come slightly inside her hind legs because I did discover a couple of little mats that I hadn't felt first of all under this thick coat of hers. But she's just lovely. She really is. So she's basically done there. I'm just going to finish her off now. She's had some oatmeal put through her coat while I was combing. Just put the last little bit on top of her there, and I'm just going to finish her now with the Zoom groom. So she's got some nice memories of being groomed. Eh? Because it's meant to be a pleasurable experience, isn't it? Eh? Oh, it is. She's a lovely girl. Yeah, that little ear. She looks like one of the Scottish folds, doesn't she? Almost with the ear turned in. Hey. She doesn't mind that one at all. I think she's going to absolutely love her groom times once Mum and Dad get her into her little routine. And I think she's going to be a little diva wanting all the attention, aren't you? Hey?